Leadership is not for everyone. Hell, it's probably not for you.
I doubt it.
Actually, it's definitely not for you. But with a little polish, elbow grease, and our 10-step system,
What?
even Billy here stands a chance.
Oh, that's old-fashioned.
You see, here at the Syndicate X Library, we believe we can turn any old Joe into a leader.
But there's so much to learn how to do.
Don't worry, Timmy. We've made it easy for you to dive right in with these 10 simple steps. Step 1. You have to unbox your brand new I Am Leader book set. But be careful, it's not your average book.
Hey, look, what's so special about this?
Now, Jimmy, mind your manners. We wouldn't want you to have an accident. Now, would we?
Huh?
Now, on to step 2. Sometimes reading something just isn't enough. We can fix that. Bobby, why don't you grab your phone and show them how it's done? Not that phone, you caveman. Watch and learn. Now, using your phone, open your camera app and scan the QR code on the included card. Then, just follow the on-screen instructions to register. If you skip this step, you won't have access to the app. If you don't have access to the app, you won't be able to watch our training courses. If you don't watch our training courses, you won't be able to turn your miserable life around. At which time, everyone will hate you, and your sweet little girlfriend, whom you love so dearly, finally act on her plan to leave you for your best friend, which she's been fantasizing about for the past year and a half.
Have you heard about Ted and Margaret breaking up?
You don't want to die sad and alone, now do you? Well, Billy didn't show up today, so we'll have to find someone else to do this video. What about his boss? This is Bonnie. She'll be his replacement. You see, Bonnie here has a little problem. She's recently opened up her own publishing business, her very first solo venture, and can't seem to make heads or tails of a little thing called leadership. And her dear husband, who fancies himself an entrepreneur, has, in all actuality, only ever led his backside to the living room sofa.
Need some hot water for me.
It's safe to say Bonnie is on her own. What she needs now is support, mentorship, and most importantly, community. What do you say we turn things around, Bonnie?
What do you do? Every time I try, I only make things worse.
I'm glad you asked. Within our Syndicate X Library app, find your way to the section you'd like to learn more about. In addition to our training programs and live coaching sessions, you'll find active communities of people like you, there to help each other out.
But they can be such a bore if you don't have good ones.
Well, that's why we made sure to curate the good ones. Now that we've laid the foundation, let's get to problem solving. We think law number 11 would suit Bonnie's particular dilemma quite well. Go ahead and pull up the video, Bonnie. Bonnie? Bonnie, are you listening to me?
Yes, I think I have an idea.
Oblako, Barish, Tiger, Zebra, Divines, Yabloko,
Bonnie?
Zebra, Belgrade, Nazi, Zebra.
I don't like that look in your eyes. Bonnie, maybe we just take a little personal time, sort things out. Oh, that's a first for me. Listen, fellas, how was I supposed to know she was a red? Yeah, come back with a warrant. Apologies, folks. Now, where were we? Ah, yes, I remember. This is Frankie. Despite his best efforts, Frankie here is struggling.
Hiya, fellas.
His peers want nothing to do with him. His boss wants to get rid of him.
Businesses often go through periods of adjustment and reorganization when they're forced to let people go.
Now, Frankie, what could we have done differently here?
It wasn't my fault. The company just up and started firing people.
Classic response.
What can I do? What can I do?
Good question. Let's see if we can't do something about this. Since you're new here, go back and do steps 1 through 3. Now that that's done, get to reading, Sonny. The book is actually 4 books, each with a different intended purpose. I Am takes a look at you, why you do the things you do, and what makes you tick. What's one thing you learned from I Am, Frankie?
It looks like people who get along best with other people are, well, the people who think about the other guy.
Not bad, kid. Starting to like you more than a fresh can of beef tendon jello. After you fix what's on the inside with I am, you can start to take on the outside with leader and start stepping into the shoes of someone worth following. Leader is a comprehensive guide not just on how to lead, but how to be a leader. Now, what did you learn from Leader, Frankie?
Everybody runs around like crazy. No system. And nobody in charge with enough brains to start one.
Excellent work. I'm starting to like you more than my own son. Each book contains inside of it another book, The Shadow List and the 17 Laws of Leadership. All of these come together to paint a complete picture, and more importantly, give you an actionable way to tackle any obstacle at home, work, or school. Is this all making sense?
I don't know. Say, do you know anything about, can you...
Snap out of it, boy. Don't get your tongue in a twist. I'm sure you have questions. Luckily, that's exactly what our next steps are for. This one's simple enough. The books themselves are just the tip of the iceberg. On the app, we delve into and expand upon every single topic mentioned in the book. What this means for you, Frankie boy, is that you can have an actual expert break down these topics for you in a personal and easy-to-digest way. And hopefully in the process, also knock out a few of those questions you had. You have that leadership spirit in you, Frankie boy, I can see it. All you have to do is learn.
Yeah, but I don't think I could learn to do it, though.
Oh, don't say that. This next step will surely change your mind. If a treasure trove of courses isn't enough to do it for you, why not have the author of the book break it down for you himself? That's right. Every Sunday, you'll have the opportunity to sit in on a live lecture where you can ask questions to your heart's content. If that still doesn't do it for you, you may have to just come to terms with the fact that you're beyond help. But don't worry. I'm sure you'll do fine. Next? Well, this next one's going to hurt a bit. Look, I'm just going to level with you, pal. You're going to go through it. If confronting your demons were easy, maybe my mother wouldn't have left on that fateful Christmas night, blinded by rage and stuck. I apologize. It's best I save that story for another time. This next step is, in reality, many, many steps. Truth be told, this step will go on for the rest of your life. As it should. The person you've become will one day become someone new themselves. Want proof? Well, remember little Frankie? What if I told you he kept his job, made some friends, and got the girl? Our boy did quite all right for himself. I bet you're wondering where he ended up later in life. Well, what if I said you already know?